Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. So we're just here with another sort of weekly update of what we've been up to. So
Yeah.
what have we been up to?
Working. Working. Um, Hanging out at the house. I had a virtual birthday party.
Yes.
That was exciting.
Yes, I finally was able to surprise her on her birthday and she didn't know it was coming.
That is true.
So yeah, I had it arranged for several days, so a bunch of her friends all FaceTimed together. When she went upstairs to get something, came down and the iPad was set up, the cupcake was set up with the candle, and she was surprised.
I was surprised. Yep. I don't really like surprises, but it was a good surprise. So yeah, it was nice because we can see our family and friends, and so it was nice to see them on my birthday. Just yeah, virtually.
Oh, you had a drive-by birthday present earlier.
I did, yeah. Some really good friends of ours drove by our house, dropped a birthday present on our porch, our front porch, and then drove away whilst waving through the window. So that was kind of cute and muchly appreciated.
Mm-hmm. So other than that, I guess we've been doing stuff. Well, I guess we haven't been doing it. We've been watching things that other people have been doing to try to bring the outdoors to you, since you can't really leave your house right now. So I watched one and a half of the Met Opera. They've been broadcasting a different one each night. Some of them are really not good. I'm not a huge opera person, but one was really funny.
I'm not watching them.
Yeah.
No.
But if you're into that sort of thing, give it a watch. It's a nice thing that they're doing. They're broadcasting them all for free. They're not current. They were recorded years ago, but something to do, since you normally they have a deal with like Cineplex in Canada where you can actually pay to go to Cineplex and watch them. But right now, since nobody can go anywhere, they're every 24 hours they swap it out with a different one. Probably more interesting though is the Toronto Zoo they've been doing a bunch of events on FaceTime Live and putting the videos up afterwards. So since you can't go to the zoo, they're trying to bring the zoo to you. So we watched a couple of them.
It was really cool to see the keepers go through the enclosures and talk about the different animals, especially I think it was like the Asian bird habitat or like a pavilion, and like all the different birds and how they're doing like literally like clicker training, like almost like a dog would, to get the birds to come to them, to set like on a scale to see how much they weigh and to weigh like the chicks. The chicks are learning the behavior because they're following the parents. So that was really interesting. I thought like the birds were learning in that way.
And then they also went behind the scenes in like the habitat for your favoriteest animal on the planet.
Yeah, they did the lions. They have 3 lions at the Toronto Zoo right now. 1 male and 2 females. And they're Macaulay, Lemon, and the male is Finn. And so yeah, they were showing us their emergency response drill with the lions. So basically, if they need to get the lions off the exhibit super quickly and into their safety of their house, they have like a shaker. The lions hear that, come into their enclosure, and they get a reward.
They said they can get them out of the viewing area in under 30 seconds.
30 seconds, yeah. The lions are really well trained, and then they get like a reward of some kind, whether it be food or something else, like an enrichment that they only get once in a while. So yeah, that was really cool to see. And what else did we do this week? Oh, we watched the movie Onward. Onward came out on Disney Plus, and that was like gets you in the feels. Like that was, yeah. If you're a sibling or have siblings, it's like, oh yeah, that gets you. Sorry, I know. He doesn't have any siblings. I have a younger brother, so yeah, it really gets you.
Yeah, only child. It's great.
I'm trying to think what else we do. Oh, just a weekly update on like grocery stores and working and that kind of stuff. Guys, don't make it a social outing. Like 1 person per family. This just boggled my mind. I saw a family. It was like mom, dad, and maybe like a 5-year-old little girl, but then the mom was pushing grandma in a wheelchair, and I was like, why are you bringing grandma? Like, leave her at home and she can watch the little girl or mom. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was like, holy moly, what are you doing? So that was kind of like, we've kind of put we haven't implemented it, but we put signs up everywhere. 1 person per cart. We don't want more than 1 person per family coming to the grocery store. Like, the more people that can stay home, the better. So yeah, that's kind of what I saw this week, and it was kind of like, oh my goodness.
And the other thing too, you guys are actually trying to limit the number of people in the store. So
Yes. So
five people for one family, that's four other families that could have been shopping at the same time.
yeah, exactly. So our store right now is limiting it to 80 people in the store, but that includes employees. So depending on how much staff is in the store and what's going on, that's a very limited number of people. And yeah, like if you have a family that has two people in it and you both come, well, that's one family that's got to wait in line. Like we've had really long lines all week, and it's just yeah, it's the new normal. But unfortunately, yeah, one person per cart, and yeah, they're sanitizing the carts as they bring them in. Um, but it's yeah, like little by little. Hopefully, people are staying home.
And speaking of outings, I know the government has been cracking down on more and more. They're shutting down parks, they're shutting down forest trails, and then I'm seeing people complaining on Facebook about these closures. Um, Use common sense, guys. I know people need to go outside. We have dogs, they need to go out for walks. We just go out in our neighborhood around the block. It's much shorter. They'd love to be out for longer periods of time, but I mean, everyone needs to do their part. Don't argue with what the government officials are saying. If they're saying things are closed, like parks and all that, just yeah, it sucks. Accept it, and we'll get through this quicker. I would love to. It's warming up. I would love to start going out bike riding, but I haven't left the house except for yesterday. I went out to put gas in my car, and that's it. And that's really the first time I've gotten to leave the house in a week. So
Yeah, I'm the one that leaves and comes back.
So yeah, it sucks, but do your part, and we'll get through this a lot quicker. Don't argue and just accept it.
Yeah.
For the love of gosh.
And what else are we gonna do? Spring cleaning, maybe a little bit of gardening, not too much. Putting stuff away, organizing things. I don't know if you can see behind me, but I've started another Lego build, so we'll post that soon.
And there's more Lego on the way.
More Lego on the way. Yeah, I've created a monster. I love this Lego for adults thing. Like, it's cool. Hopefully everybody's safe and healthy and, doing what they can indoors. I know there's been a couple concerts on TV by a bunch of different people. What else has been on TV that we've been... Oh, we watched The Tiger King in its entirety. That Gong Show, I can't believe. I cannot believe that other people from that TV show have not been arrested or indicted on suspicion of murder or suspicion of embezzlement or straight up fraud.
She totally killed her husband.
Oh yeah, like that Carol Baskin lady. Like she has that one line down so good. And if you watch FBI agents talk about micro movement and faces and rehearsed the way that people speak, it's 100%. Like she has rehearsed this line and she said it 20 years ago. And then for this documentary, she said it almost the exact same way, and people just don't do that. Yeah, so it's a lie.
Yeah, they say that when people are lying, they rehearse the lie over and over again, and that's why they say it the same way over and over and over again. Where if they're just recounting something that actually happened to the best of their recollection, they don't say it the same way every time.
They'll say it differently. But she, 20 years apart, has said the same thing. And yeah, when you get talking about micro movements and microfacial expressions, it's almost like she's smug about the fact that the man disappeared and she got away with it. I do feel that the Joe Exotic guy, the punishment he got, I think that was a little harsh. He hearsay paid somebody to kill somebody, but
To me, it feels sort of like entrapment. Not entrapment like the feds set him up.
But his own partner set him up.
Just to get him out of the way.
To get him out of the way. And it was his buddy's yeah, he gave me $3,000. But it's you didn't even go down to Florida. You had no intention of taking her out. I think the guys all talk. And it makes for crazy viewing. Some of the stuff they get into, it's just I can't believe. If somebody were to write this as a Hollywood script or even a book, the publishers would be no, this will never sell because it's unbelievable.
Except apparently it's all real.
Except it's all real. So unless Netflix, which I don't think they have, I don't think they've created this. I think this is actually what's happened. One of those found footage documentaries like Blair Witch. I don't think that's what this is. I think it's legit. I don't think these people were paid actors. I think it was like a documentary.
No, the paid actor one's coming later.
Yeah, they're gonna do that. I'm fingers crossed. I would really like to see Dax Shepard in Joe Exotic. I know that he's been kind of throwing his hat in the ring. I really hope he gets it. I love Dax Shepard. Or Dax Shepard, I should say. I'm not pronouncing his name right. So yeah, hopefully he gets it because he would be a great Joe Exotic. Yeah, like the man himself, he seemed sweet enough and he seemed to kind of care about like his cats. Until he didn't. Until like yeah, so I don't know. It was interesting to say the least.
Definitely watch it.
Yeah.
And if you want to learn more about those micro expressions and you have time on your hands, another great series that used to air on TV 5-10 years ago now. Oh God.
At least 10 years ago.
Lie to Me. Also a great show. So if you're stuck around the house and you want something interesting to binge watch, Lie to Me is actually also a really great show.
Or you can look up online on YouTube. Vanity Fair had some retired special FBI agents on their channel giving tutorials, not tutorials, but what is real and what is not in movies and TV, and what is believable and what is not. So, and that goes along kind of with like the micro expressions, like these guys explain how to they learn how to read facial tics. So yeah, that lady is like completely guilty of killing her husband. Like,
oh, yeah.
I 100% think so. I totally think that she might have not have done it intentionally. It may have been an accident or whatever the case may be. Maybe she, you know,
it was so not an accident.
Maybe she said something to somebody and they took her up on the offer and then they had to get rid of a body. But like she had like big cats on her property and it's not hard to believe that she fed that dude to her cats. Like they would devour a human being in no time. So yeah. Tiger King all the way.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So yeah, I think that's about all we've been up to right now. More videos coming in the future.
Yeah.
Like I said, Amanda's going to finish her build on the Aston Martin, and then should we tell them what the next one is? Or keep it as a surprise?
I'm going to tell you guys. So when I was a kid, and the original one came out in 1989, so that just ages me right there.
God, you're so old.
How old was I in 89?
2? No, that's bad. 7.
7. I was 7, 6, 7. So you'd see TV commercials for like the Lego Pirates, and I was like, "Ooh, pirate ship! Like that's really cool." We never had a lot of Lego, so anyway, and that's bygones be bygones. Bygones be bygones. That's like way in the past. Lego has reintroduced the same pirate ship. It's called Barracuda Bay, so we ordered that, and hopefully it'll be here this week.
We just got the notification this morning that it shipped, so
yep.
And the set just came out on April 1st, so it's 2,600 some odd pieces.
It's gonna take a while, and there's 2 different modes apparently. Apparently, you can have just a ship, or you can have like a shipwreck, and it's cool. Lego's put a lot of thought into this, and they've aged their characters, like they've been marooned on the island for a long time. So yeah.
So yeah, we'll be doing that build. That one we're actually gonna do together,
Yeah, we're gonna do together.
We'll post that when we get it done and do a little review on that. But yeah, it looks really interesting. And so yeah, unfortunately, we're still waiting for ours because our channel is not sponsored, so we're not fortunate enough to get stuff from Lego before it's officially released. But Lego, if you're watching, it'd be really awesome.
No. As awesome as it would be to get like stuff before and build it and do a review and like post it online, we're not that influential.
Yeah.
And like to be honest, like I'm still working.
Yeah.
He's still working.
Yeah. Everything we talk about is not sponsored content because we're not that fortunate.
We are not. Not that we're not that fortunate. We're just doing this as a lark, really. So it's fun for now. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you're having a really good day, and see you next time.
Talk to you later, everyone. Bye.